So, hello, welcome to The Ordeal. Wokeness is cancer. This is why I made my channel. Because, I'm a white male, and wokeness is all about attacking white men and how they are the evil, bad people in civilization. If you're a white man, you should be speaking out about this, period. Well, we have an article here by Bari Weiss, 10 Ways to Fight Back Against Woke Culture. Bari Weiss, as I recall, used to work for the New York Times, but then jumped ship because she was not woke enough. She liked the woke agenda, so she's now writing for the New York Post. Let's take a look at this article. I think, as I suspected, we have a statue here of Abraham Lincoln. Red paint is seen splashed onto the Abraham Lincoln statue at Monroe Street and Main Avenue in Washington. You all realize that Lincoln, he freed the slaves, so he fought a war to keep the country together and at the same time get rid of race-based slavery. Let's see if we can go through and find where. I'm not going to read this whole thing because that would be a long article, but I want to get to, here we go. Here are the 10 rules. This is Bari Weiss, by the way. Number 1, remind yourself right now of the following truth. You are free. It's true that we live in an upside-down time in which pressing the like button on the wrong thing can bring untold consequences. Yeah. But giving in to those who seek to confine you only hurts you in the long run. Your loss of self is the most significant thing that could be taken away from you. Don't give it up for anything. Okay, I don't understand what she said here has to do with being free, I guess, other than you're free to be yourself. You're free to express yourself in the United States. Click like on the things that you like. Don't curtail yourself for these woke idiots. It's not going to serve you, and it's not going to serve them. It's not going to serve anyone in the long run. It can lead to arguments and discussion. Now, mostly it's just going to be re-attack, and then the woke agenda attacks you. The woke culture attacks you because they're insane and don't know how to listen and go, I wonder if maybe they have a point. Maybe they do. Number 2, be honest. Do not say anything about yourself or others that you know is false. Absolutely refuse to let your mind be colonized. The first crazy thing someone asks you to believe or to profess, refuse. If you can do so out loud, there is a good chance it will inspire others to speak up too. Yeah, so if you believe something is wrong, say it. Of course, have your mind open too. Be open to other people's ideas. Even if they are woke ideas, just listen, and then you can say, hey, look, I disagree with you, and you're wrong because X, Y, Z, whatever points you want to make. There's no reason to demonize others. That just makes you look bad. If somebody finds out that you're putting someone else down, then they're going to think you're dishonest, and then you're not going to get the following or views or support that you need. So yeah, be honest. Number 3, stick to your principles. If you are a decent person, you know mob justice is never just. So never join a mob, ever, even if you agree with the mob. If you are a decent person, you know betraying friends is wrong. So if a friend or a colleague does something you disagree with, write them a private note. Don't be a snitch. Any mob that comes for them will come for you. Yeah, so always, this is going along with being honest. It's the same thing. Really, stick to your principles. If you disagree with somebody saying, hey, look, white people are the problem, then and it seems appropriate to speak up and go, yeah, white people are not the problem, then, yeah, say so. The woke culture wants to have a scapegoat, and the scapegoat is white men, followed by white women, followed by Asian men, and then Asian women. And we know that's not the case, that there is no cabal of white men are keeping minorities down. The truth is, as we've seen with this GameStop shenanigans happening, it's the rich versus the poor. Number 4, set an example for your kids and your community. That means being courageous. I understand that it's hard, really hard, but in other times and places, including in our own nation, people have made far greater sacrifices. Think of those honored dead who gave the last full measure of devotion. If enough people make the leap, we will achieve something like herd immunity. Jump. Yeah, so be courageous. This should be the first thing. You have to You have to be brave in the face of adversity. You have to be brave in the face of these people who want to put down white men. So the thing is, being brave means staying on Twitter, staying on Facebook. Don't leave those platforms. Stand up for what you believe in and engage when you can, when you think it's appropriate. But that's where the fight is happening mostly these days. It's happening on Twitter. It's happening on Facebook. Number 5, if you don't like it, leave it. A class in college, a job, anything. Get out and do your own thing. I fully understand the impulse to want to change things from within, and by all means, try as hard as you can, but if the leopard is currently eating the face of the person at the cubicle next to yours, I promise it's not going to refrain from eating yours if you post the black square on Instagram. So you want to leave any situation that is going to be a detriment to you. At the very least, speak up, as we've said earlier. Speak up and don't let people tell you what you need to think. Don't let people say, hey, you're white, you're bad, or white people are bad, just because they're white. We know that's segregation. There is no cabal of people that are of any one specific group based on genetics that is keeping people from achieving anything in this world. Number 6, become more self-reliant. If you can learn to use a power drill, do it. If you've always wanted an outdoor solar hot tub, make one. Learn to poach an egg or shoot a gun. Most importantly, get it in your head that platforms are not neutral. If you don't believe me, look at Parler and look at Robinhood. Again, the GameStop shenanigans. To the extent that you can build your life to be self-reliant and not 100% reliant on the web, it's a good thing. It will make you feel competent and powerful, which you are, exactly. With this pandemic, hopefully that was a wake-up call for you to say, hey, look, maybe I need to have knowledge about gathering and growing food on my own. It's important to use the web as a tool, but don't use it as your life. Okay, it is not your lifeline. I still have a library of books where I live. Why? Well, because those things are not going to be altered or taken away from me very easily. Number 7, worship God more than Yale. Okay. In other words, do not lose sight of what is essential. Professional prestige is not essential. Being popular is not essential. Getting your child into an elite preschool is not essential. Doing the right thing is essential. Telling the truth is essential. Protecting your kids is essential. Yes, those are things that are essential. Yeah, professional prestige is not essential. It's interesting, the school I work for now offers degrees at a discounted rate to employees, and a lot of my coworkers are getting their master's degree, and they keep saying, they suggest that we should all get our master's degree. We should all do it. And hey, I know that can open up opportunities for a person when it comes to employment, but I'm like, having formal education, I've seen enough people succeed without any formal education that I'm like, I don't really feel the need to go and be formally educated. I want to succeed in other ways on my own without that degree making it possible for me. Number 8, make like-minded friends, then stand up for them. Yeah. 2 good tests. Are they willing to tell the truth even if it hurts their own side? And do they think that humor should never be a casualty, no matter how bleak the circumstances? These people are increasingly rare. When you find them, hold on tight. Yeah, sounds like you should be following that advice for sure. Make good friends and keep them. Don't be overly clingy to your friends, by the way. Familiarity breeds contempt. But it's good if you have a good family and a good friend network. That's great. Good for you. Number 9, trust your own eyes and ears. Rely on first-hand information from people you trust rather than on media spin. When you hear someone making generalizations about a group of people, imagine they are talking about you and reacting accordingly. If people insist on spouting back headlines and talking points, make them prove it in their own words. Yeah, they can write anything they want to on the internet, get it out there. People can make up anything they want to and tell you it's the truth. So make sure that you're doing your own research, that you're coming to conclusions that make rational sense instead of just going, hey, yeah, they said this, therefore it's true. Well, maybe just do a little bit of research before you just swallow whatever they're telling you. Number 10, use your capital to build original, interesting, and generative things right now. This minute. Every day I hear from those with means, with children at private schools who are being brainwashed. People who run companies where they are scared of their own employees. People who donate to their alma mater even though it betrays their principles. Enough. You have the ability to build new things. If you don't have the financial capital, you have the social or political capital. Not necessarily, or the ability to sweat. The work of our lifetimes is the great build. Let's go. Right. So I said, I have this channel. I challenge all things woke. If you want to join that fight, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And that's the 11th thing you can do. Join YouTubers who are speaking out against this wokeness. That's all I got for this time. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.